Alright, this is the video review for the Super Robot Chogokin Volfogg in Big Order Room number 1. This item was provided by Bluefin Tamashi and is available at Big Bad Toy Store. Alright, so starting off, we got ourselves a plain old little Volfogg sitting in his command chair from his personal submarine. This is kind of how you saw him at the beginning of the series, just kind of shrouded in shadows, sitting in his submarine, usually not drinking his little thing of oil though. The chair works pretty well. You can sit him down here, and I'm going to get into his pornographic levels of articulation a little bit. My only problem with this chair is that he doesn't really stay in there. There's no pad in there. There's no way to secure him in there, so he might fall forward. Plus the thing is kind of tilted, or slopes down. Anyway, we're just going to stand Volfogg up. And you kind of can see it right now. He's not very big. He's under 4.5 inches tall. He's definitely smaller than your typical Super Robot Chogokin, like old Al Tyson here, or say an equivalent Revoltech figure. So little guy. He does still have some metal. It's mostly inside his legs. You can't really feel it from the outside. And his feet are definitely metal. So while I got him here, just going to go over some of the amazing articulation. This actually is a very nice figure as far as what you can do with him. Because if you can just keep the upper body out of the way of the skirt area here, you can get his legs all the way around. It's kind of crazy, and if you really do this right, you can actually get him to... You could totally get him to balance on one foot. So... crazy. And he's got this little toe joint here. There's a little bit of play in the feet, a little kind of a little ankle rocker there. But he's got double jointed knees, which you can get him into a very nice and natural looking kneeling pose. So that looks pretty cool. Comes with, the usual array of hands. Mostly what you're going to be doing is taking out his holding things hands, stick in one of his silver crosses, and yeah, I know it's gold. I don't remember if it changed color when he actually would combine it into the... sorry, these are the silver moons, because they're crescent shape, and they combine into the silver cross, which is still gold, but maybe it's because they're like a big silver moon. Anyway, yeah, these just kind of fit into the hand. Just kind of have to wedge them in there pretty well. His arms are very articulated. He's got a full double joint here, so you can have him look like he's about to throw the thing. He's got a pretty free waist joint. It just kind of knocks into this back thing right here. But in addition to the waist joint, you also have an extra ball joint in his chest. And his head is on a ball joint, and even the neck is on its own ball joint, so that it actually kind of rocks all the way around. So yeah, he's just really posable in the sense that he will do what you want. He will do all the cool ninja things that you remember him doing in the show. Again though, he is kind of a little guy. And if you really feel like you need him to be screaming, you can totally pop his head off and put on a screaming head. There he goes. So yeah, his mouth's open there. Looks about right. Paintwork's pretty good overall. The only thing that there's tiny little nicks and imperfections on the head, but that's really just because this guy is very small. But other than that, he's actually pretty good looking. If you really want a Volfogg, he's pretty good. He does feel kind of like an accessory though because of his size. You really just you get this guy to put next to all your other Gao figures. And nothing more. As you can see, you can just kind of swap his hands out very easily. They're just on ball joints. Comes with a pair of fists, usual stuff. Splayed hands, which I feel are the thing you usually saw him with, because you can totally make him do crossing his arms like a calm, badass ninja. He's a cool guy like that. Kind of reminds me of the figure that came with the old Kyoto Choryujin. I used to have that a long time ago. Anyway, let's talk about the accessories. So you do get 1/4 of the big order room. And this thing is, well, big. This is what most of the package is taken up by, this huge thing. Comes with a little positionable seat thing that can extend up and down. You can put it anywhere. Volfogg usually stood on top of it because he was smaller than the other robots in 3G. Yeah, and one other thing that you can do is you can take the base of the chair, and it has details on the side, and you can just stick it right up here to form the table in its normal position, where they would have, like, oh, the drinks would come out here. Actually, no, Piggy would bring the drinks, and Piggy is one of the last exclusives for this set. She comes with Mike Saunders in his regular form and the final piece of the big order room. So I know the big order room comes with Hyoiru and Enryu, the second part, and the other two is going to come with Raryu and Furyu. The last part will be with Piggy and Mike Saunders. So you're going to get the whole thing. Unfortunately, those last two are Tamashii Web exclusives, but hey, I'm thinking Bluefin will probably bring these out as a normal release. So yeah, pretty cool set. I mean, this thing is going to take up a lot of room once it's fully done. But it's still, it's cool. I mean, if you love your Gao-Gaigar, you can't really go wrong. Price may seem a little bit much because really you're really just getting it for this big thing. And this guy is more of a bonus, but he's really cool. I mean, he's very articulated, he looks the part, and a lot of other cool things. Yeah, but if you wanted an awesome Volfogg who obviously doesn't transform, yeah, it's always kind of a shame. He loses most of his car detailing when he transforms. Like, none of the white remains. It's just all purple now. Although, oddly enough, all these wheels on him do move. The ones on his elbows here and on his legs here, they still move. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, cool figure. You can pick these guys up at Big Bad Toy Store. Thanks, Bluefin Tamashii. This has been another review for CollectionDX. Check out the website. There's going to be lots of cool pictures on the text review when it goes up.